This video was made possible by Good Better Best Tuition Services. Please subscribe to our channel to keep up to date with all the latest videos. Also, if you need tuition in maths, accounting, physics, English or Afrikaans, grade 1 to 12, we are able to assist. Please feel free to contact the number on the screen. Today we are going to be discussing fractions. Now there are three types of fractions. The first type is a proper fraction where the numerator is smaller than the denominator. An improper fraction is where we have a numerator bigger than the denominator, and a mixed fraction is where we have a whole number and a fraction. I would like to speak to you about equivalent fractions using this fraction wall as an example. We are going to use 1 whole, halves, quarters, and eighths. Yes, I know we are going way back to grade 5 and 6 basics, but I'd like for you to understand how fractions work. I'd like you to understand that when a whole is divided into 2, you'll get 2 half portions. And when it's divided into 4, you'll get a quarter, 4 1/4 portions. And when it's divided into 8, you get 8 1/8 portions. So 1 whole is the same as 2 halves or 4 quarters or 8 eighths. Okay, so that brings us to the concept of equivalent fractions. Let's write that out. But can you see that 1/2 is the same as 2 quarters? So if we look at this, we can see that 1/2 is the same size as 2 quarters, which is the same size as 4 eighths. So these fractions are equal in size or equivalent. Using the same principles, we can say that 3 quarters is the same size as 6 eighths. So if I were to ask you what the equivalent fraction of a half was, if the denominator was 10, the question you would ask yourself is, what did I do to get 10? I multiplied by 5. And what I do to the bottom, I must do to the top. So I need to multiply the numerator by 5 as well. So that would give me 5 over 10. So 1 over 2 or half is the same thing as 5 over 10. Those are equivalent fractions. Let's do another one. So 3 over 4 is equal to something over 20. What did we do to 4 to get 20? We multiplied by 5 again. And when we multiply the denominator, we need to multiply the numerator as well. And 3 times 5 is 15. So 3 over 4 is the same thing as 15 over. Now let's look at 6 over 7, which is equal to 36 over something. In this case, I know the numerator, but I don't know the denominator. So I ask myself the same question. What did I do to 6 to get 36? And the answer is I multiplied it by 6. So I said 6 times 6 is 36, and 7 times 6 will then give me my denominator, which is 42. Let's do one more. 9 over 12 is equal to 90 over the denominator. We need to find the denominator. What did we do to 9 to get 90? We multiplied by 10. That's correct. So we multiply the numerator by 10, and therefore we must multiply the denominator by 10 as well. And that will give us 120. Now, as you can see, these fractions, they are equivalent. A half is equal to 5 over 10. The denominators might be different, but what we've done is we've converted a half into a fraction over 10, and we said it's 5 over 10. We've converted 3/4 to a number over 20, and we've said that it's 15 over 20. Now you'll see later on why we need to be able to convert these fractions. And so I'd like you to follow on in the next lesson where we are going to do the simplification of fractions. And the lesson after that, we'll do the addition and subtraction of fractions as well. Thank you for watching with us, and we hope to see you again soon.